Well, good morning, everybody out there in YouTube land. Yes, I am back. I shan't be uploading every week, just as and when, I guess, for the foreseeable future. But obviously, things I want to change. So today we are going out, and we're off to somewhere that's of particular interest to me, and it's particular of interest for Willow because it's part of Willow's curriculum next year at school. Because she studies the Anglo Saxons. So we're off today to Norfolk. I think it's Thetford. And we're off there because there's an Anglo Saxon village. I think it was, I'm not sure. It's built on the site of the original site of an Anglo Saxon village, and they've rebuilt it in the footprint of the original one. So that should be interesting. So lots and lots of fun and lots of education today. So hopefully that will give her a little bit of a springboard into the curriculum next term, so that'll be good. As I say, I shan't be uploading every week, purely and simply because it's been quite nice to just still take my time and ease myself back into making videos. Now I know it's not been that long since I said that I was going to take a break, and I will be taking this break, but it won't be just a complete cut off. It will just be a case of me uploading videos as and when, and obviously the better I feel, then the more I will increase the video making. I love video making. I love YouTube. I love sort of communing with you guys. It's absolutely wonderful. I enjoy it. I enjoy the back and forth. Even though I haven't been replying to a lot of messages lately, I shall get back onto that. I do promise. I know I did before and I've been for not doing it, but I will definitely get back on that. So I'll just be sort of uploading videos as and when I find that or I think that you guys might find something particularly interesting. So that's the way the format's going to be for the foreseeable future. But as I say, things I want to change, so it may be a case that, at some point I'll be uploading more often and continuously, and then probably get to a point where I want to take a break again. It's different strokes for different folks, as they say. I know some people continually upload, and all credit to them. I really do admire those people, purely and simply on the basis that, that they have the energy to do that. It's not something that I can do. But as I say, different strokes, different folks. So anyway, today we're going to be going out, as I said, and we're going to go to an Anglo Saxon village that was on the site of an Anglo Saxon village and just enjoy ourselves. And it's the boy's birthday on Friday. So Fox will be the big 5. And I'll probably do a video for that as well, but we'll have to wait and see because we're taking him to the seaside for the day. So, yeah. He's not in a very good mood today. Something to do with Roblox and his sister. Is it Roblox? I don't know. They're all the same to me. But it's something to do with his sister. She's swapped him something and he's not happy with the deal. Although he was quite happy and content to go along with the deal prior to the fallout. And now he's not happy with it. But, I'm trying to teach him that you made a deal and you got to stick to it. But he insists that she's ripping him off. And I don't think that's the case at all. Right, anyway, we'll see you at the village, hopefully. Speak to you soon. Oh, yeah, wanted to show you. Fox has had a easing of lockdown haircut, so he looks more like a boy now. Nice. Was that a nice haircut? Yeah. Do you feel better now you've had a haircut? You were looking like a bush, weren't you? A bit of topiary.
I was a bit nervous because I didn't have a haircut in a long time.
You were a bit nervous, right, okay. But it worked out all right, didn't it? You look smart now.
Yeah.
It hasn't been combed this morning yet, but yeah, Mummy and me will comb it. I'll comb it, and then it all will be good, won't it?
Yeah.
What did it feel like when were you nervous yesterday getting your hair cut?
Yeah.
Why? You got a lollipop and everything from the man, didn't you? Was it a disgusting lollipop?
Yeah.
Why was it? Did it? Why?
I don't know, it just tasted really chemically.
It had been on the floor though.
Well, yeah, that's a fair point, I suppose. If you want to make these points.
Well, yeah. But you didn't like it either, did you, Fox?
I did.
Oh, okay. Oh, you did like it? You said you didn't like it. All right, we'll end it there because that's the end of the interview. Right, we've arrived in Norfolk. As you can see, we have used Merlin again. And we just had a little spot of lunch in Merlin, so that's good. And we're just about to go into the area and see the village. So, yeah, come with us. Here we go. So this is the entrance. Hello, you all right?
Yeah.
Good. So this is to the apparently the first English village. Look, got some runic writing up there. Cool. This is perfect place for Willow's next term for the curriculum. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's a cool little museum. So this is the entrance as you go in. That is so cool. As Mummy says, Willow, you need to be taking notes here. Oh, they were the Beaker people, weren't they? The Beaker period, yeah. They called these the Beaker people, Willow. Because they dug up beakers.
With glasses.
Yeah, like Fox, he's a beaker person. Plastic beaker person, Fox is, because he breaks glass. That's pretty cool.
Mummy,
Yeah.
These are thousands of Willow, these are thousands of years old. Look at them. Look.
How old, Willow?
That's personal items, look.
How old do you think that urn is there?
Couple of weeks.
This urn there, 100 years. How many do you think, Willow?
I think 1,000.
1,000. More
you
than
think?
1,000 or less than 1,000?
I bet it's about
5,000 years ago.
You're pretty close.
4,000, I would say. Then I've seen the sign. Look at the stone antler tools. So these are the type of tools that the stone antler ones are the ones that they sort of found at Stonehenge and a lot of the sort of megalithic and Neolithic sites.
I was 2 years ahead.
Look at these personal items. Look at these. Look at these personal items. Willow. Willow. Look at these personal items. Look.
Look.
Those are amazing.
So this is
Golden
it.
bracelets, they're from the Bronze Age. Or they're replicas.
But they're still pretty cool though.
Oh, I think that jar's 100.
These are amazing.
I think that jar's 100.
These here, now these are the bucket people. Oh, this is the bucket period because they all went around with buckets like that, you see, so not really.
100,000 years old.
100 million thousand?
Careful. Was that your head?
Careful.
On there? Yeah.
Cauldron there.
What do you think this is?
A wooden bird.
A bath. It's a trough. It's a
It's
bit
a
like
trough.
a boat, isn't it? So that's about 2,000 years old.
Wow.
It's so tiny. Cute.
So cool.
It says they might leave it as a sled. Because the underside at one end is worn out from being dragged along the floor.
Mosaic floor, look there. From the Romans. Oh, look at these. Pretty cool. Right, let's go and look at the village. What an absolutely wonderful day. It's absolutely gorgeous. The grounds, the settings are very pretty. Oh, I can feel the heat of that sun on my forehead. Said something else then. I can feel the heat of that sun on my head. So yeah, it's really nice. Oh, lovely, just lovely. Perfect. See the village with the trees over there, look, thatched roofs. There you go. There you go. Close look at the Anglo Saxon village. So these were all built on the footprint of the original village. And apparently it was the first Anglo Saxon village in England or the UK. So pretty impressive. The first English, they say. Obviously originating from Germanica or Germany. which is where most of our language comes from. It's derivatives of or on the old Germanic, with some French thrown in. This is beyond cool. That's not very Anglo Saxon. It's not of the time period. Yay! So this is the sunken house. Apparently they were originally built with pits, and then they put this sort of structure over them. So yeah, Fox looks at home here actually. Sort of, you know, wild. The haircut that you had yesterday. Wild. Yeah. He would have had his yeah, sort of caveman here. His Anglo Saxon haircut with with his bits hanging out. Yeah.
I think that's to stop you banging your head on the beam.
Yeah, I know.
This is a 2-post house, this one.
Because the Anglo Saxons, they didn't have that problem because they were only like 1 foot 8 inches each.
Or perhaps it was like us in the van just doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, you go, one step.
There you go. Let's have a look in here. It's pretty, I don't know what the light. Well, there's not going to be any. Do you know what? I'm not going fully in. Because you know what? There's steps there, and anybody who knows me and knows me well will know that I will come a cropper on those. So
they would have just lived on
I can just. There you go.
This is the old. See if you can spot which footprint is an Anglo-Saxon footprint.
The one with Nike on it. It's pretty cool though.
But look, can you see how all the straws, like right there, there's nothing between.
It's compacted, look at that.
It's a straw to tie the roof on.
Amazing.
That's tying the roof on.
Look at this detail in this.
What if we accidentally knocked it new?
It's pretty cool.
My phone light, it's not that dark. Come in and then your eyes will adjust.
Mummy,
Yeah, it probably is. It's the sunken house again. That roof right down to the floor. It actually makes me wonder, you know, that in our sort of villages that are still used today, and sort of rural areas, if you went down to the footings or even down to sort of the raw materials, how much of it would be the original framework from this period? How much of it would have been, because obviously all the villages that we have are built on mainly on Anglo-Saxon foundations, or the foundations of one of the ancient tribes, but primarily the Anglo-Saxons in this area. So yeah, or any of those tribes, how deep could you go by stripping off the materials? How deep could you go into history? How far down would you need to go to find some sort of, I don't know, information or some sort of evidence of that kind of history? Interesting. So this is the oldest one, you say?
This one here.
And what's this?
It's a 6-post house with a pit, built in 1974. This was the first model for the idea of Anglo-Saxons living on the floor above the pit.
Right,
so
okay.
You can't go in there. It's
No.
looking,
That's cool. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh wow, this is pretty cool. I'm living in here myself. God, I bet there's a fair few rodents and mice and stuff in here.
Split small oak and clay walling, no pegs used. Roof is ash rafters with hazel hurdles. Heather top coat with a turf ridge, extra bracing added in 2016.
Pretty cool. Look at that, that's amazing. We're now going to go into the weaving house. So you can read there. Bit of information. Let's go in. Oh yeah, you can access this one. Oh, this is cool. Wow. You can even smell like wood smoke in here. They've clearly burned in there at some point. The rafters have got the splackening of the smoke. Hello, young fox. Right, very interesting. These weavers, what have you called them? What they called? Looms, that's it, I think. 4 of them in here. Really industrious people, aren't they? Well, they were, weren't they? Let's sit here now for a bit and drink in the information and the atmosphere. Fox, what's that? You looked over there, you saw that fire extinguisher, and what did you say?
I don't know.
About them inventing it?
Nothing.
Fox said, he looked over there and said, look, they even invented the fire things. Yes, that's I'm more up to date, Fox. That's a regulation rather than something that has to be here because it was of the time. It's a safety precaution because these are all wooden straw, you see, so they go up pretty quickly. Oh, and here's some planes here. Yeah, military aircraft because we're not far probably from the American Air Force barracks. Right.
Pit underneath.
That is a roasting day. I know, see, but I'm sweating.
You are sweating.
I am.
It's pretty hot out.
It's really bad. It's really hot.
It is hot.
Nice. I'm not knocking it, but yeah, it's great. It's quite nice, really.
So if you look down there, you might see the pit underneath the house because they thought this is how they lived with the.
Right. Tell me again, what's the next one?
The next one there, that big one there with the nice thatch on the top.
Right. This one here, yeah.
This one here is the hall, a post-built structure without a pit.
Is that the communal area for
The
them?
hall was a communal building and a focal point for each family group.
Which today would be the village hall.
Yeah.
Right. Here we go.
I think these ones.
Here we go. This one is the hall, the Great Hall, or the hall. There you go.
Oh, shit. It does smell like a barbecue.
Oh, yeah. Let's have a look in here, shall we? Oh, this is pretty cool. That's where I belong. I'm going to sit there because I'm the king.
Yeah, Anglo Saxon tray. Look at that on the wall behind.
That's very cool.
It smells like the yurts.
It does. It's the smoke smell, isn't it?
Mummy, look
Yeah.
at the picture up there.
Yeah.
And
That's
we've
like
got a barbecue up here.
And I don't think that's a barbecue. I think that's a cooking pot. But
Surfs.
in there.
Surfs. Go and get me food and mead. This is very cool. Oh, I'm acting, Hazel. This is my Anglo Saxon acting debut. This is very cool. Do you reckon they had like old discos in here and stuff?
Yes.
Yaldi nightclub.
Pirate for Yaldi parties.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, it could have been Yaldi 21st. Oh, no, sorry, they didn't live past 4. Or 5.
There's another Anglo Saxon fire extinguisher.
They did actually, irrespective of what we're told or what people are led to believe. Some of them lived to a ripe old age. Probably because they weren't filled with the crap medical stuff that we're given today. This is amazing, like antibiotics. Well, they used herbs, didn't they? Herbs and plants, and that worked for them.
There's pots here, there's the Anglo Saxon pots, aren't there?
I don't think they did that, Willow. Is that ye olde disco dance?
So you'd have a big pot of stew.
Now the crops will grow all year next year because you've danced for the there you go, for the season.
Grab your stew. Grab your stew. Oh, hello, butterfly.
Have you got your stew pot there, Fox? Stew
You
pot.
didn't get any stew.
Fox, get your stew. Nice,
Yum, yum, yum.
nice. I'm sitting on my throne here, not the throne, but a throne. And when I say throne, I don't mean like the white porcelain
Nuggets and chips.
thing. I mean, you know,
It'd be something with vegetables.
king's throne. Look at that. There you go.
If you're lucky.
You can't really see me throne there.
Some beans.
But, you know, I look, it suits. It absolutely suits. It really does. Having Yaldi pasta and ham sauce from Yaldi Dolmio.
No, I'm not.
You are.
I'm having barbecue.
And then he's gonna have Yaldi. He's gonna have Yaldi ice pop after that.
And then the Aldi ham sandwich.
Yeah. And Willow's having Yaldi McDonald's.
Right, come on then.
This is the living house. The living house. So 10 people used to live in this apparently.
And it's got storage in the. Oh, it's got storage up there. Oh,
These doors.
that's nice.
They're so cool, aren't they?
Wolfskin.
Yaldi wolf skin.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
Do you think that's real?
It looks it. Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Anyway. You know, no, it's not. But you know what? It is of its time, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
So,
Hello there, please do
It's
like.
Yaldi vaulting horse.
Welcome to my
Yeah.
Hello there, please do like my lovely furry wolf.
Look, come and lie down in here on these. On
probably
these,
Russian. This is the beds. Must have been the beds.
These sheepskins. See, I can't.
These must have been the beds.
Laying on anything.
I'll have a kip.
That nice. Fox can come in. Fox, come and lie on the sheepskin. See how comfy you'd be. Come on, Willow. Sit on it for your homework.
Hello there.
What's that again?
You can see where its eyes.
That's no way to talk about your mother. Right. I was just saying to Hazel that I could move into this building and it's perfect for me because it's got just about the right amount of technology that I can deal with.
Could you keep that there?
What, the wolf skin?
Yeah.
It's there, isn't it? What you do about it? Oh, well.
Move it.
Never mind. Right, let's crack on.
Who's up
Willow,
there?
Yeah.
nobody
It's
likes
fine.
that wolf skin, dislikes that wolf skin more than I do. It's horrendous. But it's of the time. That's what people did in those days.
You said that like in the
It's historical, isn't it? You've got to get it into your head and you keep moaning about it. What's that?
The window.
That's actually a beer hole where they used to pass the beers through and the ciders and the mead.
You look out, I'll take your pictures.
Go on then. Oh. I thought there was somebody behind you then. I thought there was 3 faces there for a minute. I was going to go, hang on, that can't be haunted. Mind you, it's on the original site.
Right, let's shut the
Footing.
window again.
Cool. Now, I think that's the last one is...
The door. Oh look, this is clever. Look.
Yeah, I know. How? What? Show me.
For this,
Yeah.
would slide into there and then
Yeah.
you can't open it.
No, I know, it's cool, isn't it?
Because there's a thing outside.
It's a locking mechanism.
There is as well. Look, there's a thing outside.
So you can, yeah.
So you couldn't get in.
No, it's cool, isn't it?
Really clever. And so simple.
Mm.
All you have to do is set fire to it. Although,
Well,
if you
yeah.
come out, look, if you come out and slide it across, you'd lock yourself out. If there's no.
Well, you got that window, haven't you?
Yeah, but that also locks from the inside.
We'll kick it open. Right. I don't know what this is, but this looks more Tudor than Anglo Saxon, so let's have a look inside, see if we can get some info on it. There's no info board outside, but there may be something in there. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a throne, so it could very well be Anglo Saxon. Oh, this is cool. I'm going to sit in my throne here, being as I'm like, you know, kingly. Beautiful. Hazel's just had she's just read the pamphlet, the information pamphlet, and this one I said looks more Tudory. Okay. It was built as a representation of a building that was here, but it was built with the idea that it would be more amenable to people, so it was more usable. So hence why it looks different, but it's pretty cool. Very cool. I'll tell you what's pretty cool about this. You can see that all the stuff they had, all the equipment and what have you. You can see how we've kind of followed the same pattern, but we've updated a lot of the stuff that they use. Do you know what I mean? It's sort of the same, we're working off the same blueprint, but we've just adjusted it according to... But yeah, but there's a lot of the original, or the originality left in today's homes and people's attitudes as there were with these, I guess.
Yeah, like the lockable doors.
Like the lockable doors, yeah, and what have you, communal sleeping.
Yeah.
Because there are some parts of the world where people still do communal sleeping, don't they? Even into the 21st century. And also, you know,
We did for quite a while.
as families do, don't they? You got kids in bed with you, it's just easier.
Bed share. Get some sleep, it's all good.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. But it is interesting to see that thousands of years down the line that we're still just one sort of hop and step from this, you know. And I think probably we've become quite arrogant in thinking that we're way beyond the abilities of these people. But I you know, I've thought for years that I think that that's just our arrogance. I think that's our egos, because I don't think we're that far beyond what they achieved. And through their achievements, we have what we have today. Brilliant. So this one's a farmer's house, you say?
Post house, originally built in 1998 with a wood-lined pit, burnt down in 2005. New construction was started in 2007 to show a high status house.
Okay, let's have a look.
Found the door.
So here we go, the farmer's house.
It's also got a lucky
Let's
door.
have a look.
It's so clever.
I know, it's great, isn't it? Come in. Go in, kids.
There's no dead skins.
Move, Willow,
It's
please.
all right. No skins. Come in.
It's like the Watland Daub, isn't it?
Look at this fancy little window they've got.
It's so cool, isn't it? Love it. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, this must be a bed.
That's like just piled sheepskins in.
That looks like a bed, yeah. It's his shield when he went out fighting the lambs and stuff. I think that's for fishing, isn't it? I think that's for
It
catching
looks like it might be for
lobster or
fishing.
what have, not lobster, but, or maybe lobster, or fish.
Yeah, well, they've got all this storage up here for all their stuff.
I know, it's like my van.
Because they're high status. And
It's
there's
like
a
my van.
fishing net, so...
That's my vest.
Well, they've got these fishing
Right.
nets, I don't know.
Well, the rivers. You've got the rivers, haven't you?
I suppose.
They wouldn't have gone to the sea, would they? Well, I guess they would have, but I think that
Willow,
they'd live
come
more
on,
inland.
Willow.
Very cool. What don't you like, Willow? The animal skins.
Yeah.
But that's how people lived, wasn't it? They hunted.
Look at this big spear.
They were sort of hunter-gatherers, and then obviously this guy here was turned into farmer.
I know,
That was the next stage. Is that a spear, is it?
Yeah,
That's pretty
really
cool.
heavy. Fox, can you lift this spear up?
Can you lift it, Willow, or not?
You can't lift it away.
No, no, but can you...
Yeah.
Yeah? Can you,
You
Fox?
lift it up, Fox. It's pretty heavy.
See if you can do it.
Don't press it.
You do realise that letting him near weapons is never a good thing, right?
It sticks to the wall. I'm
But
pushing
you're
my
talking
legs.
about Fox.
I know.
Yeah,
Heavy, isn't
especially
it?
when they're having
You'd have to hug
He'd have loved being an Anglo Saxon, wouldn't he? Smashing people up and doing all sorts of horrible things.
You'd have to hug.
If you look over there, you'll see that like a trebuchet. It's interesting. Very cool. Right, so that's it really. Don't know how long this is going to be, but yeah, that was it. I hope you enjoyed it. They're off to get an ice cream now. It's cost me 15 quid, Hazel wanted, for 3 ice creams. It's getting ridiculous, isn't it, prices? Anyway, never mind. 15 quid. You know, I'd like to say it doesn't sting, but it kind of does a bit. Anyway, yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye now. Not sure when that'll be, though. But bye.